Good morning, everyone. Today's video is not an assignment, but it is a lot of important announcements that it's easier for me to tell you in person rather than type up in a long email that you might not read anyway. So, please watch through to the end of this video because you have a lot of important material here that you will need to know for the rest of the semester. So, as you all know, next week is the last week of classes and then we have finals week. So it's going to look a little bit different than the past few weeks we've had. So, main announcement that I want to give you is that there will be no more assignments. So you have to turn in the assignment for today, due at midnight. You have to finish your quiz, but after that there are no new assignments. So you don't have a worksheet due Monday, and you don't have a grammar assignment due next Friday. So we won't be doing any more chapters of grammar. I decided to make this decision because I know a lot of you are kind of struggling to keep up, even if you are keeping up with all the work, and if you've in any way fallen behind or missed some assignments, I want to give you this week as an opportunity to make up those assignments. So don't picture this as a week off or some sort of relaxation, although I hope you do that as well. This is mostly a time for you to catch up, make sure you're back on track so that by the end of the semester you will leave in a strong position and make sure that you are at the level you hope to be at. So please use the following week, and all of your assignments, anything that you haven't finished for whatever reason, are due by the hard deadline of May 7th. So hopefully you've been handing them in on time, you're all good, you don't have to worry. But if you haven't, for whatever reason, please know that May 7th is the last date because that would be the date of our final if we were having a normal semester. So I have to hand in your grades a little bit after that, so I really need you to hand in your assignments so that I know what your grade will be. Okay, so May 7th, super important date. Please have everything to me by then that you will have done for the end of the semester. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is your labs for next week. So I'll let your lab instructors give you all the details, but for the most part, you will also have less work in the labs in order that you can finish up any makeup work that you have to do for the labs. So they'll tell you the specifics. They might be there for conversation, review time. They're happy to help out with your practice exam, which I'll get to in a minute. But please keep in touch with them. Make sure you have all of your work done for lab because remember that is part of your class grade. Okay, what else is on my list? Yes, the practice exam. So tomorrow, hopefully, maybe Sunday, I will be posting a practice exam on Blackboard. So this will be completed through Blackboard. It'll be very similar to your quizzes, if not in content, at least in style. So you'll have maybe multiple choice, matching, true, false, that sort of thing, so that you can get immediate feedback from your practice exam. And the point is that you will do this practice exam and then your final will be almost identical, if not exactly the same. So you'll have a week to work on this practice exam, make sure you understand all of the answers. If you have any questions, you can ask me, you can ask your lab TA, you can ask our happy Latin tutor, Allison Joden, who I don't know if any of you have seen her yet, but she's still taking appointments through video, so please let her know if you have any questions. But please definitely do this practice exam. I'm not going to grade it, but since it will be the same as your final, it makes just total sense for you to do it because then you will have a great grade on the final. So why wouldn't you? I don't know. But please make sure you ask any questions that you have about this practice exam. Make sure you understand the answers for each of the questions. All right, the next thing I want to say is I am happy to do any review videos you might want. So for instance, if you are interested in having a review video of all of the uses of the ablative, maybe another subjunctive review video now that we've covered a couple more types of the subjunctive, please let me know. You can send me an email, you can post it in the discussion board. I'd be happy to post those. Otherwise, probably won't be posting videos next week because we don't have any assignments due, but I'd happily do any sort of review video that you want. Okay, and if you have any questions about your grade, where it stands now, how you can get to where you want to be by the end of the semester, please let me know. Again, send me an email. We can set up an appointment to meet face-to-face via Zoom or Microsoft Teams, or we can email back and forth. Happy to do any of those things, but please reach out to me now so that we have some time to kind of work towards where you want to be. It's a little bit harder if you email me the last day, like during our final exam period, and then we don't have as much time to adjust. So please get into contact with me as soon as possible if you have any concerns, and use this time to make up whatever you need to, maybe relax a little bit. I know your other classes are probably getting hectic, so no more assignments. Yay! All right, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all next week, and I'll be posting the practice exam as soon as possible. Bye!